Can we survive cancel culture? That's the big question. By we, I mean Christians. Can we survive all the stories that we're hearing about Christians losing their jobs, losing their homes, having their bank accounts closed, their licenses revoked, etc., and losing their kids, which is something that Jeff Younger, who is with me right now, knows quite a bit about? Well, there's a team of people who believe the answer to that is yes. We can survive and overcome cancel culture by building our own civilization. And the first step to that is you have to figure out what it is that you need to build. So a team of us has come together and we've realized we have to build new schools, we have to build new churches, we have to build new workplaces, and we have to build new media sites. But you've got to take them step by step. So the first step is this Saturday, September 25th, 2021. I'll be there. Jeff Younger will be there. And we hope you will be there. You can go to cancelproofchristianity.com and get tickets. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can join us in person, or you can live stream from anywhere in the world. Now, Jeff Younger is there. Jeff Younger is well known to people in the conservative Christian community because of his experience with family court and the hardships that he went through with his son. But one thing about Jeff that many of you may not know is he is also a very established scholar in mathematics and computer science. And so he is going to talk this Saturday. He's going to be giving the keynote speech just in general about why we have to overcome cancel culture, but he's also going to be talking specifically about the field of mathematics and computer science. And it may surprise you to know that there's a lot there that Christians have to pay attention to. So Jeff, just if you could lay it out for us, we're talking about schools at this particular event.
Right.
So if I put this in real simple terms, let's say that I am founding a Christian school, or I'm founding a homeschooling pod, and I want to put together the curriculum and I'm up against the deadline. Should I just go and pull out the mathematic textbooks that are published by the secular publishing companies? I mean, it's math. What does that have to do with Christianity?
Well, people are not aware that there are huge philosophical disagreements in mathematics, and they're not aware of where techniques in mathematics are taking the culture. I would actually argue, and I will argue at the conference, that mathematical techniques have influenced the culture in the last 25 years more than any other factor. Anything, more than television, more than anything. And is now serving a propagandistic purpose for our anti-Christian enemies. And if we don't begin to directly confront it, we're going to get clobbered.
What are the risks or the hazards to Christians if they try to build up an independent Christian education system and they don't develop a Christian discourse in the field of math?
So think about it this way: if you look at the current issues around the constitutionality of mask mandates, the constitutionality of shutting down churches because of a pandemic, and so forth, all of the arguments that were made were statistical arguments. Statistical literacy was the fundamental means to combat the closing of churches during this pandemic. So the risk is that we won't be able to make the arguments necessary in the public sphere to protect our institutions. The second thing is that there is a huge threat from what are termed artificially intelligent algorithms. Now, I don't believe in artificial intelligence. I'm a skeptic of artificial intelligence. But these algorithms are censoring and shutting down Christians across the West, in every English-speaking country. It's happening every single day. And these decisions are being made using statistical and mathematical techniques that Christians desperately need to be aware of.
Well, I think you're making a great point. And one of the things that you and I have spoken about that I'm curious to see whether you're going to share this with people at the summit is the issue of transhumanism. What does transhumanism have to do with math? And should Christians care about that?
Well, it's philosophical beliefs about what mathematics is and what mathematics can do that leads people to think that transhumanism is even possible, right? So I'm going to discuss exactly why I don't think artificial intelligence is possible. but I'm also going to tell you why the other side thinks it is possible. And based on that, you're going to understand what the real threat is. Let me give you just a simple example. Most people have a high-tech phone. They have a smartphone. When those apps are developed in Silicon Valley, they don't think instrumentally. They don't think, let me help somebody do a better job. They think in a transhumanist terms. They think, how can I augment the cognitive capacity of this person to accomplish things that I want them to accomplish? And to a very large degree, social media and the algorithms that control social media, the algorithms that control the news feeds that you see, all of these things shape the way you think in ways that you may not even be aware of.
Wow. Well, there's a lot to, he's going to have a whole presentation on, and he's also going to be giving the keynote. So I really hope you guys can join us. Again, cancelproofchristianity.com. The event is going to be taking place on September 25th, 2021. That's in a couple of days from where we are now. I would encourage you to book your tickets so you can come in person if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or you can live stream from anywhere in the world. Thank you so much, Jeff, and I can't wait to hear your presentation on Saturday.
So long, Bobby. I can't wait to see you there.